Hey everybody, thank you for clicking on this week's video. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful week. As you can probably tell, I'm sitting in my pickup here on my deer lease in Oklahoma, and it's raining out. And that's going to be very important for this week's video, and I'll explain why here in just a second. I know a lot of you like to fast forward through these videos, fast forward past all my talking and gum flapping, just to get to the shots. But I'm going to encourage you to listen to what I have to say on this first part. It may help some of you out. If you guys watched my last video, it was almost a month ago since I've been hunting. And I don't really like to take that kind of a break from hunting. I usually go at least once or twice a week. However, I've been in the middle of a pig drought for the most part. Last couple weeks, I haven't had a single pig on video. And then a few days ago, they started coming in like crazy here on the lease. I know we're kind of getting into that early part of spring where a lot of these leaves are starting to bud on the trees, and some of them are even starting to fill out. And when that happens here, that's when the pigs tend to come out. And it's a little early, but like I said, about 4 or 5 days ago, I had pigs coming in about 25 at a time. And over the last several days, they've become very, very patternable. So right now, I have my feeder set to go off at 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. And for the last 3 or 4 days, the pigs have been in there like clockwork. It's 7:01 and at 4:01, which tells me they're probably bedded around it or near it within earshot. And when that happens, it's extremely difficult to get in there on them without blowing them out of there. Even if you got pigs coming in like that and they're like clockwork, and you go and you sit and you don't see them, odds are you probably blew them out of there going in without knowing whether they smelled you or whether they heard you. So that's where the rain is going to come into play. For the last couple of days, we've had some really, really bad storms here, and I want to use it to my advantage. When it's raining like this, it's going to do two things. Number one, it's going to allow me to get in a lot quieter. I should be able to sneak in with this rain. I brought rain gear. I'm going to throw it on here in a second, and I'm going to sneak in while it's raining, and that will cut down the noise that I make. Also, it tends to cut down on your scent, and so that's going to be crucial. So with those two things together, I should be able to sneak in here tonight. I've got a stand. I'm going to a stand. We call it the money blind, and it's got a tripod on the north side for a south wind and a box blind on the south side for a north wind. So tonight, the wind is actually right now starting to shift. It's blowing out of the west. It's fixing to shift to blow out of the north, which will give me great, great wind for this tent blind that we have up on the stand. And so I'm going to head in there tonight. Here it's right now it's 1:30. The feeder don't go off till 4. I'm actually early. I learned my lesson from that last video and showed up early this time. But I'm going to give it another hour or so here in the truck, and then I'm going to sneak up there and ease into that blind. This rain should give me the cover I need to really sneak in there. So that's the tip for the day. If you got pigs that are living around your feeder, and you'll know it because they're in there within a minute of it going off, then try this tactic. Wait till you get a little better scenario, wind or rain or something that allows you to sneak in. It'll make a big difference, and I think you'll have a lot more success. So try that out sometime. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and get dressed, and I will meet back up with you guys, or I'll see you here in a second when I'm in the blind. So we'll see you soon. Man, y'all, it is nasty out here. I don't know if you can see this drizzle coming down, but it's starting to get worse. All this for a damn pig. That must be crazy. Okay, well, I made it to the blind undetected. If you can hear that, that's baby piglets. They're squealing about 50 yards from me where they're bedded up. Like I said, they were bedded within earshot of this feeder, and because of the rain, I was able to sneak in here. But you can hear them squealing behind me. Should be a really good evening. Down. I'm gonna go ahead and get down and go get my arrows, because there's been some more pigs coming in late at night. I'm gonna sit here the rest of the evening, but they will not come in with those arrows laying under that feeder like that. They're gonna smell them. So I'm gonna try to get down and get them real quick and get back up here. Down to the head. I got a little bit of a bent blade here. I don't know if you can see that real good, but that blade got bent, but it could have got bent on the feeder when it went through. Looks like it's intact though. I didn't have to follow blood on this one to hurt or crash. This was the second pig that I shot. You can see she didn't go very far. Pretty good sow. So now I just gotta find pig number 1. All right, so real quick, I'm gonna do this recovery video. I have not located that first pig I shot, that big boar. I'm not sure how much penetration I got on him. I got to rewind the video and look, but I have not recovered him. This sow was the second pig I shot. As you guys seen, it went through and through, got a complete pass through. I heard her actually crash, so I knew exactly where to go to find her. She didn't go but maybe 50 yards from the feeder. But anyway, all together, I'd say it was a great night. As you guys seen, sometimes you just got to change your tactics up. These pigs are very, very smart. And when they camp out around your feed station or your feeder, you just got to change things up to get on them. Like I said, the rain really helped me today. It allowed me to get in here on these pigs real quiet and without a lot of scent, and I think that made a huge difference in tonight's hunt. So put that in your little bag of tricks. If you guys get a bunch of pigs that are just busting you every time you go in, maybe change it up, hunt some different weather patterns and see if it's successful for you. But if you like this video and you like this content, be sure to hit that like button, share the video, and please, if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. And as always, you guys will see me again on my next hunt.